El Nino de Oro, Jorge Linares.
This bout is...
So much hype surrounding this big match. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Big swing and a miss with the hook. That right hook won't score. So much pre-hype surrounding this fight, the fans are on the edge of their seats.
You just see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Catch and shoot. Straight right just misses. Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He threw a punch and just got countered. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Lee McGregor in that last round. I promise you. Here we go for round two. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? When you're training to fight a swarmer, Johnny, you know this better than anybody. You have got to be in peak physical condition because they're not going to let you breathe.
You got a swarmer on your case, you know you got to fight. You got to hold him, you got to tie him up. You got to lean on him when he come in until the referee makes you break up. But keep your hands high because they will keep punching until that referee said stop.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Is he gonna punch himself out though? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. One punch can change anything when these two step in the ring. And he just missed with that left jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Lee McGregor in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The bell.
There's the bell to start round three. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? That counter punch caught him clean. That uppercut does not score. That jab won't score. A very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Can't land the jab there. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. These punches coming from every angle. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Lee McGregor in that last round. The game plan. And there's the bell to start round 4. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Beautiful counter punch. The charts action from both of these fighters. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice defense with that jab. Nice counter shot. One punch could change everything in this battle. Good counter punch. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Lee McGregor in that last round. Well, he is grabbed. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come up now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when they've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Quick punch scores. Swing and a miss with that hook. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Back and forth they go. Charts. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Those counter punches have to hurt. Beautiful counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Lee McGregor in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble. Let's start the 6th. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That's another scoring shot. Nice counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
That one was out. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Talk about Lee McGregor in that last round. And a round that seemed like he... Round 7, here we go. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And that hook misses. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. That counter shot lands. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The straight right just misses. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A the counter land. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3.
Let's talk about Lee McGregor in that round. There's the bell to start round 8. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
He threw the hook, didn't land. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Just avoids a left uppercut. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Exchange punches. The stamina is off the charts. Ooh, Lee McGregor just got rocked. And Lee McGregor goes down. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me your blood.
The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson.